Hey everyone, so the Bob's Burgers movie DVD came out recently, and yeah, I'm gonna be comparing it. Well, I actually kind of want to know which movie was better, the Simpsons movie or the Bob's Burgers movie. Now, I believe these are the only two Fox shows who ever get movies in the theater. I mean, technically Family Guy kinda had a movie, well, it was more of a two-parter. It was when Stewie went back in time. Actually, I think it might have been a three-part, actually, I think. But that never hit theaters, so it doesn't count. American Dad never got a movie. Wait. No, South Park's not considered a Fox show since that was on Comedy Central, so that doesn't count. Beavis and Butthead was on MTV, so it was never on Fox, so that doesn't count. I guess, like, out of all of the adult... Actually, I kind of want to know how many adult cartoons got movies, so in the theaters. Beavis and Butthead Do America, South Park, Big O Long Uncut, Simpsons movie, and Bob's Burgers movie. That's about it, actually, I think. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, where do I begin? Okay. Now, I did hear Simpsons movie is getting a sequel. Well, it's not been confirmed. It's more about talks right now, but I believe it's going to get a second movie. Okay. Unfortunately, I think Simpsons movie did much better in the box office than the Bob's Burgers movie. Unfortunately, I believe why the Bob's Burgers movie didn't do well is it had stiff competition. Top Gun Maverick, Rise of Gru, Lightyear, and Rise of Gru basically beat all of them. It started a stupid trend where everyone's dressing up in suits, going to the theaters, and causing chaos. The movie is making millions upon millions because of this trend. So, yeah, Rise of Gru is probably going to be the most profitable movie that came out this year, in 2022. We're seeing how there's only 4 months left of this year. I doubt any movie's going to come out that's going to beat Rise of Gru. Oh, and Jurassic Park. The final Jurassic Park movie, which is BS because they're continuing Jurassic Park as a TV series. Seriously, let the franchise die. Let it end. It's been around since the 80s. It has gotten a ton of sequels, TV series, games, all of that. I used to have a Sega Jurassic Park game. Oh, you know, back on topic. So there's a scene in the Bob's Burgers movie that's basically a copy of one of the most disliked episodes of The Simpsons. Louise finds a corpse in a hole, and the skeleton falls on top of her. Oh, and then his teeth fell in her mouth. Now for Homer, that scarred him. Louise, not so much. He just bragged about it. Okay, so the Bob's Burgers movie. It's a musical coming-to-age murder mystery. And I do have some problems with the movie. The movie just feels like the season 4 finale, two-parter finale. The season 4 finale was about Felix Fasolda trying to convince basically asking Bob, convince my brother to sell the Wonder Wharf. Then he tries to murder them. And and then Franny basically tries to kill everyone. She goes to jail instead of Felix. It was a weird season finale. The movie kind of feels like a retcon version of that. They just replaced Franny with someone else. Oh, and they actually, yeah, the movie begins with a guy getting killed. Then it cuts 6 years later. We do get to see the murderer kill the guy in a flashback-ish. It was... How do I describe the flashback? I want to say it was like chibi style. And we got no blood, no nothing. Yes. Alright, the Simpsons movie. Basically, due to all the pollution, they basically said they can't handle any more pollution, otherwise it would become a sinks. Springfield become a sinkhole. Homer, because of course he does, ends up polluting, and everyone in town comes after him. They leave after someone puts a bowl over the entire town. And yeah. Okay, the Simpsons movie. I'll be willing to watch it 20 or 30 more times. Now, it does have deleted scenes and a slightly alternate ending. I really liked the way they framed it. The Bob's Burgers movie, unfortunately, does not come with any special features, which I think the closest you get is playback experience features and language subtitles, other stuff like that. Okay, so I was a bit upset that the series doesn't come with deleted scenes or anything special. Though, if you get Hulu, you do get a mini movie that comes with the Bob's Burgers movie, which is Tina, Louise, and Gene all putting on like a play for the whole school in the auditorium, and it is funny. You should definitely, I highly suggest checking it out. I really wish that came with the DVD, but whatever. Now, in my opinion on who do I think which movie is the better one, this is iffy. I took our friend to see the Bob's Burgers movie. He said that he laughed at a few times, he cringed at other times. I should also talk about the difference between Bob's Burgers and The Simpsons. With season 13 and the new season of The Simpsons are coming out this September. Yay! Alright, Simpsons is more like cartoony-ish, where Homer can survive injuries like being flattened, crushed, and other stuff like that and just be fine. Bob's Burgers is more like real people. They can't stretch their bodies. They get punched and actually feel pain. And Bob has actually broke his arm and even had to get stitches before because he got cut. Yeah. Now, in my honest opinion, which movie is better? I would definitely say the animation for Bob's Burgers is amazing. The Simpsons movie animation is definitely amazing too. I'm not actually sure which one was the better one in my opinion. I mean, I do like both of them, but I may have to go with the Simpsons movie with that one. We do get to see outside of Springfield. We get to learn more about Homer, Marge, Bart, and Lisa. And the movie does tackle the relationship between Homer and Bart really well. Though Lisa's subplot I could care less about because her crush never shows up ever again in the show. Well, he does as a cameo, as a background character. In one scene, that's it.
Is that thing working?
What?
The internet?
Yeah, it's working fine. Now, the Bob's Burgers movie definitely is good, and I do like the villain from Bob's Burgers movie better than... Actually, thinking more about it, I don't think we actually get to see, like, any new locations in the Bob's Burgers movie. They go to Mr. Fizzle's home mansion, which they've been to before in the season 2 episode. They've been, and then they explore Felix's one, which they seen in the season 4 episode. Well, they didn't exactly explore all of it. They did explore many other places. What else did they explore? The wharf, which they've been to like roughly half of the show runtime, like half of pretty much almost every episode. They go to the wharf, so that's nowhere new. The only one location they go is the place where all the Connies sleep, which is kind of implied it's the ghetto of wherever town Bob's Burgers takes place in, as, well, one, they've been told not to go there. Mickey flat out says that they do deal drugs there. They play carnival games in exchange for drugs. When they get the drugs and whatever. We do get to see... No, we never get to see inside of this one-eyed snake biker club. Bikers, yeah, their bar. We never actually get to see inside of it, no. What else do we not see? They go to school, which they meant, yeah, literally the only 3 locations Bob's Burgers take place in is the school, the restaurant, and the wharf. That's pretty much it. They do go to other locations in other episodes, but it is mostly them at school, them at the kids at the wharf, or at the restaurant. That's like what roughly 80% of the episode's going to be about, roughly. So, Simpsons definitely gets to explore more locations outside of Springfield, which I am really happy to. I kind of wish the Bob's Burgers movie could have explored more locations. The new locations they do see in the movie is Carniopolis, Under the Wharf, oh shoot, what else? The Molehill. That's pretty much about it, actually. Wow, wow, there's like literally not much new locations there at all. Though I kind of wish more characters from the show would have been in there as cameos. I also noticed later on in later seasons, characters that usually showed up in seasons 1 to or the early seasons, like 1 to 5, never show up again in the we never get to see Edith or her wife, the elderly couple that runs the art shop. Never get to see them again. They never show up again. I think the last time they showed was like season 8. And that was the last time they showed up. Who else? Who else doesn't show up? Bob's friends who all own restaurants, except for one who lost their restaurant because critic complained and he now runs a yoga shop. They never show up again. Well, they only showed him in one episode in season 2, I believe. I really wish I could have just shown more characters that were in the earlier seasons come back. But yeah, now in my opinion, which one's the better one? I honestly don't know. Well, yeah, I already said The Simpsons. But don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the Roswell movie, and I really did see it again in the theaters again. And for the third time on Hulu. So, since this movie I did see it multiple times, and it's still a fun movie. I kind of actually wonder what the next Fox adult cartoon animation will get a movie. I would love to see. Well, no, I think Seth MacFarlane has something quoted that the Family Guy movie, once it gets it, it will act as the series finale. Which, yeah. So I kind of wonder what the movie's going to be about, or if there's going to be any cutaway gags in the movie. Yeah. Then again, most modern Family Guy episodes are basically, the storyline doesn't even reach 11 minutes without the cutaway gags. From what I heard, what else? What a show that Fox has been going on for a while. The Great North just started, so I really don't see them getting a movie anytime soon. What else? Duncanville is on its 4th season. Well, new one. It's not going to. Bless the Hearts got canceled. Oh, was I'm depressed. I liked the show. The characters were amazing. And I think I may know why it didn't get renewed for another season. The show tried to tackle religion, and one of the main characters were talking to Jesus Christ, and yeah, when it comes to religion and shows, you're walking on very thin ice, and it would be near impossible to make something a religious thing and not tick people off about it. Well, I did think the Blessed Hearts did tackle that really well, and alright, so comment below which movie do you think, yeah, was better, Bob's Burgers movie or The Simpsons movie? Alright, bye.